In this short video, I'm going to show you how to actually find and recruit models, not that shitty fuck dorky way that I see all over YouTube of sending a generic message, asking them to get on a call, and even if they do get on a call, which most of them can't be fucked, they see your face, they get scared off, and you never talk to them again, so that actually doesn't work. I'm going to show you how to actually do it. And how? By scrolling through my messages and showing you what I used to do myself. Now, I'm privileged, I've put in the yards, and I now have the privilege of vetting models because they come to me, I see their application forms, and I have the privilege of choosing whether I want to work with them or not. But there was once upon a time when I had to do all the outreaching, I had to be in the trenches, sending shitloads of voice messages a day, sending shitloads of messages a day, and getting rejected a fuckload, or some people being interested and then getting rejected. I want to show that you have to put in the hard work and you can't send 10 messages and expect to get a model. So I'm going to show you what I used to do. So I was wondering how long it had been since I was in the trenches myself, and it seems about 39 weeks. So I would say I've done quite well in less than a year. Now models fill out an application form on my agency website, and as I said, they come to me. But only a short 39 weeks ago, I was sending all the messages myself. And I'm going to show you some examples of what I sent, some examples of some objections, and some examples of how I closed them. So you'll see here, I gave it away at the start, but first thing I did differently was send a voice message. Why is this? Because it piques curiosity. It doesn't look like it's been copied and pasted. And when girls see this in their messages, they'll see voice message, and some of them can't help themselves, but they want to listen to it. Now, 9 times out of 10, you'll be stuck in this request folder here. But in the small chance that they do see it, they will see a voice message, and then it will pique their curiosity. So then already it gives you a slightly higher chance of getting seen, as opposed to these generic dorky methods I see on YouTube. It makes me cringe, and I feel sorry for a lot of you guys that fall for that shit. Try it, and then it does not work. So that is the first thing. I send voice messages. Now, after sending 100 voice messages in a day, you start getting a little restless and you'll start copying and pasting and just sending messages that way. Because, hey, we're only human, and sometimes after you've sent 100 voice messages in a day, you think you might want a little break, and perhaps you would just try copying and pasting because fuck it, let's try my luck, eh? So yes, I did that too because I'm only human. In a perfect world, you would send a voice message on every single cold outreach that you do. But as I said, it gets tiring, and I would understand if you just copied and paste. But even when you send a message, a written message, here's what I did, and here's what not to do when you do all these generic methods, all right? So here's what I do. You'll notice it's short, it's sharp, it's personalized, and it piques curiosity. So, hey Kamori, nice name by the way. I can see your post ranking for OnlyFans on here. Great work with that. I run quite a large brand, and I think that I can make you a lot more money with the OnlyFans. Intrigued? Boom, straight to the point, piques their curiosity. It makes them want to know more information rather than seeing 2 paragraphs of information and thinking, holy fuck, that looks like the last message I saw. I'll never talk to him again. Now, what I've written here is exactly what I say in the voice message. After you've sent a lot of voice message, you will notice you'll start being able to crank it out faster and faster. So I think my record was 19 seconds I did it in, and then I ended up closing the girl, and I'm pretty sure I've put photos up of somewhere. I think it's on Empire or something. But my record was a 19-second voice message, and I ended up closing her in the end. So you'll start getting really good at it, but I recommend sending voice messages. Now I'm going to scroll through and see where I can find one where I give them more info. So as you can see, as we scroll down, there are a lot of people that don't see it. That is normal. There are some people that say they're just not interested, which is cool that they replied, but they say they're not interested. I'm just trying to find one here to show you. Okay, so I was just scrolling for fucking ages then, and I couldn't find an example of where they said they're not interested. So perhaps I might see it as I'm continuing this video, but for now we'll just skip and we'll show you an example of when a girl was interested, all right? What I'm trying to do is give you perspective and show you that you don't get a model straight away. You have to send a fuck load of messages. I feel like a lot of people come on here, they watch these videos, and after sending 100 messages and not getting a response or only getting rejected, they think they're doing something wrong and they give up. what I'm trying to do is show you, no, that is not the case. You need to send a fuckload of messages every single day. You just need to trust the process. So this is my actual accounts, and what I'm showing you is that I did it myself and I put in the hard yards, and now I'm in a privileged position where I've set up an infrastructure where models come to me. But at the start, you got to do it all yourself. Now you perhaps can get a VA to do this, but the quality probably won't be as good and your chance of closing goes down a bit, especially if English isn't their primary language. So now let's show you an example of where a girl was interested, all right? Here we go, done. So this is a rare case of when I got a response to a text message. Normally, most of my responses come from when I send a voice message because that piques curiosity. But I guess if they don't have a big following, then perhaps they'll want to see a normal generic message anyway. So as I said, if you get tired sending voice messages, we're only human, but continue sending messages that same day. If you get tired of sending voice messages, don't stop for the day, just send text messages. But when you're sending text messages, don't copy paste in the same fucking thing. Make sure you put their name in there to make it look like it's been tailored to them. So in this example, hey Valeria, nice name. I can see your post ranking for OnlyFans girls. Okay, you work with that. Run quite a large brand. I think I can make a lot of money. Intrigued? Boom. Short, sharp. Hi, nice to meet you. Catches my attention a bit. Could you give me a bit more information? Now I took a little risk here. This is a lot of text. You could perhaps do this via voice message, but hey, this worked. So, okay, awesome. I think the biggest mistake many girls make, some stuff short, your body's a unique asset, blah, blah. So you're kind of complimenting, offering value while you're telling her what you do. So in light of this, I took my extensive experience in e-commerce, literally applied to OF. Now I'm smashing it. So all you literally have to do is upload content, your own private Google Drive folder. My team will automate everything, creepy DMs, blah, blah, blah. Plan is to get you doing 1K days, 100% automation, and in return, we split everything down the middle 50-50. Now, what you're doing here is you're subtly sneaking in the revenue split, which you will 99% of the time get an objection to. This is subtly sliding it in and letting you know why we do 50-50 revenue split. Because we literally do everything. And while you're doing that, you're dangling the carrot in front of her. The plan is to get you doing 1K days with 100% automation. Isn't that the dream? And then you ask her another question. Would you like me to go on? Of course, continue. And then you follow up with trying to close. Now back then I used to try and close via email, and then I since streamlined the process to closing within the DMs using Google Sheets. So what I did was upload the service agreement / contract to Google Docs. Sorry, did I say Google Sheets? Google Docs. And then once the contract was uploaded, I tailored it to the model, blah, blah, blah. And then I copied the link, pasted it in here, and then they could literally sign it within this. So they didn't need to leave the platform. You could just close them in here. But when I started off, I used to close via email. Regardless, you'll notice one thing. I never asked them to get on a call. Why? Because no one can be fucked getting on a call. Plus, a lot of girls at this age get anxious as fuck and they don't want to get on a call. Thirdly, you risk them getting on a call, seeing your ugly mug and getting scared off. So only bad things can come from getting them on the call. I know you feel professional and I know all the salesmen do it and they close. Yeah, but this isn't that. So don't get them on a call, all right? Now, this isn't a too good example because she just ditched me after this. But I just want to say that this happens a lot. You'll get rejected a lot. A lot of people won't respond to your initial pitch, or you might get halfway through and then they'll bail. That is completely normal. You just continue. You continue sending the messages, sending the voice messages, and then you will get bites every now and then. And now as you do this, you'll get more and more bites and you'll notice that you get better and you start streamlining the process. Like as I said, after doing this for a while, I realized, hey, if I can close within Insta using Google Docs, then that will be a quicker way and there's less chance of them objecting when they switch to a different platform. You want to close them right when they're in the zone, right when they're feeling excited for it, as opposed to making them jumping around. They have a chance to second guess it. Now, this girl obviously second guessed it, but no problem at all. You just continue. Now, here's another example. Savannah. Now, this is what I mean. When you do this for a while, you start getting really good and you start setting records. So this was that pitch wrapped up in 18 seconds. And in 18 seconds, she was interested. Then I followed through with my spiel, pretty similar to the last one I just said. Well, actually looks exactly the same. There you go. Would you like me to go on? Okay, yes, please. Now, this is a little different because I noticed she didn't show her face. So I thought I would mention that because if they don't show their face, it makes the job 10 times harder. So you're better off just not even signing them and moving on. But if you're just starting out, I can understand if you want to sign them for experience. I wouldn't be opposed to that either. Get some experience at least while continue to pitch other girls. So it's all good if you're not comfortable with it. Just need to know before we proceed any further. Now scroll down and then, okay, fantastic. Watch your email. This is back when I closed via email. Now to save blocking half of this page out and doing some video editing, she proceeded to give me her email address and I ended up onboarding this girl. But then I realized because she doesn't show her face on social media, it made it really hard. She showed her face on OnlyFans, that was cool, but I was just starting out. I thought I'd give it a shot, but without showing her face on social media, you can't do dating apps, you can't do a lot of things, so I ended up bailing, but I did end up closing this girl, so that's another example there. And then I just continued to do that. Voice message, voice message, voice message, message, every single fucking day. Now, I don't want to hear any of you say to me, I've sent 100 messages, no one's replied, am I doing something wrong? No. If you're watching my videos, you are not doing anything wrong. You're doing it right. You just need to do it more. The only thing you're doing wrong is complaining to me, bitching that you've sent 100 messages and it's not working. That's the only thing you're doing wrong. So I just want to show you that, look, even I, the YouTube guru myself, was in the trenches doing the cold outreaching. I'm not like a lot of these fake guys that don't even manage girls. I'm not going to mention names, but there are a lot of them out there. I just want to show you that my account was in the trenches, sending a fuckload of messages, getting rejected left, right, and center, but you just persist through, and when you put in the work, look at this, a year later, I've got people that work for me, and they do all this for me, and now the girls come to me via my website. So put in the hard yards, get in the trenches, stop trying to outsource the basic shit like onboarding girls when you haven't even onboarded a girl yourself. Learn how to get rejected, learn how to deal with it, learn how to send a fuckload of messages and get tired but continue anyway. And then once you've done that yourself, then you have earned your right to start automating processes. But before then, make sure you do it yourself. And I don't want to hear no bitching, all right? Just keep sending messages. So that's it. I'll leave you with that. Now, get back to work. Stop trying to get girls on calls because they can't be fucked getting on a call. And keep putting in the work. Keep grinding. And if you like the video, go smash that like button, smash the subscribe button. And remember, my Discord launches on December 1. Join via the link below. If you think these videos are good, wait till you see the Discord. I'm actually dropping a lot of sauce in there. It's not like these shitty fuck other Discord communities or Telegram communities where I create it, I get everyone together, and I don't provide any value inside. It's the complete opposite. It's almost like a course, actually. I drop scripts in there, I drop screenshots, I drop methods, I drop a whole lot of shit in these Discord that I will be launching on December 1. I've already nearly finished it. So if you want to be a part of it, join via the link below. You can join the waitlist, and then you'll get in for a tiny fraction of a price of what it will be when it launches. So I recommend you join the link below. And then join the greatest OFM network in the world, and I'll see you in there.